Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small, way back before we blew it all.
Hole that I made, and that's the water flow. Hang on, we'll zoom in here. I don't know if you can see that on the screen, how much water's coming out. But looks like a pretty good flow. I'll be happy with that. Should keep us in a bit of water this summer if it gets dry again. This is the second hole I do today. Here we are walking up to another, basically just a hole in the field. You can see all along here that there's water in the middle of the field. And that's a hillside up there. So all the water comes all down into this low spot. And it's always wet here. So what we're trying to do is basically just create a low spot. There wasn't a lot of water seeping in here this summer. It's very dirty water.
Yeah, but
there's more frog eggs over there.
There's tadpoles right there and underneath the murky water.
Yes, which camouflages them.
The fish, they can hide in there a little bit. So this will be another low spot for the cattle. We're going to have to basically take back some of this grass so it's not so deep, because cattle, they're not too smart, and what will happen is, being deep like that, they'll fall in and they'll have a hard time getting out. So we'll kind of create a little plateau, a level, so they can step in and down to drink the water. All right, on to the next spot, which is over there. What do we call this pond?
The koi pond.
The koi pond, because when we first had it, someone came in and dropped off some koi fish. So up here, up in this corner, is where the spring is. And so it's feeding all this side here. That's a nice rock bed in there. So the cattle come down and they stand there and they drink there.
And there's a bunch of tadpoles right there.
There's a bunch of tadpoles.
It's like an army.
We can come over here. Can you get those tadpoles there? There's a lot down there.
I see tadpole sacks.
And see, here's the egg sacs. And there is our overflow. So it just goes down there. For now, we're just using this. In the summer, the cattle will probably mess all this up. So we might have to put an overflow pipe and then put dirt over top of it. Because the cows, they make a mess of a pond, that's for sure. So this is the koi pond. It's much bigger this year. Last year, I came in with a swing shovel and emptied it out, put all the soil there. And what we'll do is we'll come down and take this, it's nice topsoil, put it up in the gardens. That's the koi pond.
There's growing tadpoles right here, bigger than those ones.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
We'll have plenty of frogs this year.
And for some good frog legs.
Ooh.
Maybe an army of frogs can just come up into our oven.
Feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me.